Good morning, you sexy bunch of self-storage nerds, you. Ha! Right, today we're going to take a little break from the industry report. Somebody asked me about my course the other day, and I realized that I haven't spoke about it. And then I listened to another podcast about a launch of somebody else's course, and he said, well, why won't I tell you all about it? You know, you're part of my audience. So I loved his breakdown of how much he did and why he did it, and etc. Somebody I look up to and somebody I follow. His launch, he's got a massive audience, and his launch was just about the same as mine. I was like, oh my God, he's got 40,000 people on LinkedIn. It's not in self storage, by the way. It's in something else. It's a lower price point, but we both did the same. And I was like, oh, incredible. So today, what I want to do is break down the exact numbers. I'm going to be really, really quick because I've got meetings, interviews, etc. all day today. So I've got to be quick. Right. So the headlines is that I did £82,000 worth of sales. That was 41 course sales sold in a week. 82 grand. That's amazing. Was I happy? I was over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. Could I have done better? Yes. Could I have done more? Yes. 100%. Why? And I've been speaking to a coach about this. I didn't want to be too salesy. And he said to me, he said, Dean, could this course change lives? Is this course value for money? I said, 100%. I've given everything into it. And he said, are you getting good feedback? Yes. And he said, next time, if you care about your audience, it's a bit woo, 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 woo. If you care about your audience, then you need to sell it more. You need to do a better job of selling it because there's nothing wrong with you pushing it if it's good. There's something wrong pushing it if it's not good and you're just trying to take people's money. And so if it is good and you are proud of it, then you have an obligation to your community to push that more. Like, yeah, I do. But I didn't want to be salesy. I didn't want to be like, oh, get my course. And so I hardly even mentioned it on the podcast, or I could have gone harder. The last day, you're supposed to send 4 or 5 emails. And I was like, ugh, I'll send 2. And so, and I genuinely felt a little bit salesy, and I didn't want to do it. And so I didn't put much effort into the selling of it either. With the course, when I was saying it's closing, I did send 2 emails the final day, and I just felt, course is closing. You know, get the link here. I was like, oh, I could have done such. I could have hit the 100 grand. I could have easily hit the 100 grand if I'd have pushed it more. People £82,000 is over the moon. Right. As you know, we have a money back guarantee as well. And so did people take advantage of a money back guarantee? Yes. There was 5 people, and I don't want to hide it. I want to make sure that I'm open and honest with you guys, because why wouldn't I? And when I first got the refund through, I remember I was on the boat on my cruise, and I was like, nothing to do with the money, by the way. All the money from this course has been reinvested into storage. I haven't took a penny out of it. It's just gone straight back into self-storage. Why? Because I believe in self-storage. And if I can get like a 30, 40, 50% return on my money, why would I take that money out? I just reinvest it in self-storage, because one day it's going to be worth more than the 82,000. Anyway, it's not 82,000 because we had 5 refunds, and that was, so it took it down to 72,000. Yeah, do what, when I first got that email from somebody saying, can I have a refund? I was like, oh, my ego was hurt, my pride. I was like, oh yes, can I have? And so basically, long story short, I contacted each and every single one of them. Couple of people, there was abroad. My fault. I should have marketed this better, because we do have an international audience. People obviously are listening from America, France. This particular person I'm thinking about was in France. And so I emailed back saying, look, of course you can have a refund, 100% money back guarantee. And by the way, it's something that I will continue to offer as well. I will always offer a money back guarantee, because people's circumstances do change. It is a lot of money, and I don't want the money to be a barrier for this education. So if you don't think it's worthwhile, then get your money back. No bad feelings on my part whatsoever. I can't lie, when I first got it, I was like, oh, it really hurt. But after speaking to these individuals, I guess I messaged saying, look, is there any way because I want to learn. If somebody's asked for the money back, then why? What is the reason? Can I improve? And each and every single one of them, like I said, a couple of people was abroad. My fault. It needs to be marketed better. It is just for the UK. Can you get value out of it if you're not in the UK? 100%. But every example is UK. Why? Because I'm UK based. I have no idea about the French market, the American market. Yes, I'm in masterminds in this. I've got probably an overall better understanding than most people operating in the UK, because I'm in a mastermind in America, so I listen to them. But Do I understand it? Am I a person to teach it? No, absolutely not. There's far better people out there than me and that. So that was them. And a couple of people, the circumstances have changed. They're not coming to self-storage. Somebody has just lost a job, and that was one of them. And they needed the money. They needed the money desperately. And they said, I'm really, really sorry. One person actually said to me that they said that they only bought the course because I knew they could get the money back. And they're completely honest with me. They said, I only bought the course because I knew I was going to take it and get my money back because that's what you said to do. You said, I can do it. I was like, huh, okay, fair point. He said, I am really sorry, Dean. And please, I hope this doesn't affect our relationship going forward. It's just that I don't have £2,000 to spend, but I wanted to listen to you and learn from you. Absolutely, 100%, mate. I said that, so go for it. Yeah. So top line numbers: 41 sold at £2,000 price point, £82,000 sold, 5 refunds. So we netted 72,000. 10 course members have actually asked to do a testimonial, which is amazing. I haven't reached out to anybody and asked for a testimonial, but I will be, obviously. When I get around to it. It's been on my list for ages, but 10 people have actually reached out and said, can we do a testimonial for you? What else have I got here? My notes. And so the feedback is from the people who are doing. I haven't received one negative. And by the way, I know that it's hard for people to give negative feedback, and I get it that there might be somebody out there who has something negative to say, who don't want to say it, don't want to hurt my feelings or whatever. But I have been open and asked for everybody's feedback and say, look, can we improve it? Can we do this? Can we do that? And yes, there's been people who are saying, can we have this? Can we have that? Absolutely. So we are going to be improving the course as well, listening to people's feedback. There's a cleaner outside or something, a big truck. I've got my door open because it's so hot. So hopefully it's not too bad. There was something I wanted to. Yeah, we're improving the course we're having Laura Mox come on. We're having Dan Bradbury come on. We're having Gavin Shields come on, talking about remote sites as well. Oh, that's it. Yeah. 4 people who have taken the course have actually put offers in for sites. That is incredible. 3 people are at heads of terms. That is mental. The one downside to this course is that people are actually taking action. People are taking action and are opening self-storage sites. So inevitably, I am creating competition. Hopefully, you guys can still hear. I'm going to close the door. 1 second. Oh, yeah, I'm back. Road sweeper or something outside. Never seen him one down the street ever. So people are opening self-storage sites and think, oh shit, I am creating competition. Sorry, I've been on the phone with someone today, and someone he described me as, you're Marmite in this industry, Dean. And I'm like, am I? And he said, some people love you and some people hate you. I'm like, who hates me? The people hate me. And he goes, yeah, I talk to established people in the industry and they hate you giving information away. I'm like, yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah, I get it. I understand why. But it's this industry is big enough. This industry is big enough for everybody to do well. And so at the minute, will I always offer this course? Probably not. And by the way, this isn't a sales pitch because it's not even open. I'm not trying to sell the course or anything because I'm focusing on Mansfield. I haven't got the time to focus on course sales and worry about how much people are buying, if they're buying, and so it's not actually open at the minute. So it's not me giving you a sales pitch. It's me trying to be open with all the course sales. And so, I really do believe that this industry, there is enough to go around at the minute. But my mum and dad are saying to me, I've just been on the phone with them, Dean, stop with your figures, stop with your thingy. And some mentors I look up to in the industry have been telling me that for a long time as well. Will this course be available forever? Probably not, because I genuinely, not blow me on Trump. I very rarely do, but I think it's really good. I ain't even saying that. I genuinely think it's got everything you need to open a self-storage facility. I've give everything away. And then ultimately, why would I do that? And obviously the 82 grand or 72 grand is amazing. And it's helped me open Glasgow. Who knows? But I genuinely, at the minute, I'm really, really proud that people are changing their lives with self-storage, with listening to the podcast and taking the course. I fucking hate saying that. But yeah, I really am proud of it at the minute. My sisters are going into self-storage as well. My cousin's partner, they're not married, but they're engaged and they've been together like 25 years, got kids and everything. They're going in self-storage as well. And so I genuinely love it. The fact that self-storage has a potential to change people's lives. It is a wonderful industry. Right, I've got to go because I've got a meeting in 7 minutes. But there is my course breakdown. Is there anything else? Oh, the only thing left to say is I'll give you the sales. Day one, we had 7. And I was like, wow, 14 grand, that's amazing. Day 2 had 3. Day 3 had 4. Day 4 had 1. Day 5 had 4. Day 6 had 1. And day 7 had 21. I think that's correct. I've scrolled them down, so forgive me if my maths isn't right. I haven't had a chance to add them all up, but yeah, I've got 21 there. 21 on the last day. That is bloody bonkers. People fear of missing out. FOMO. Obviously, I'll keep you informed when the you'll hear loads of podcasts about it. I'll be selling it. This time. So yeah, I'll keep you informed. All right, my friends, I love you. I appreciate you, and yeah, thank you very much for listening. See you later, bye.